And we'll start at a better spot. Okay. All right, we're going to start with footwork. Here I've got this pad under your right leg because your femur's a little bit shorter on the right side from an accident from a long time ago. Is that okay to say that?
Yeah.
Okay. Bring your heels together and your toes down onto the foot bar. Arms long and active by your side. Go ahead and lengthen back to the back of the reformer. And then exhale, come right back in. You'll try to keep nice flowing motion so that the motion never really stops or starts. Come halfway in. Do 10 little pulses here. Let's really warm the quads up. And then the rest of the way in. Close the legs together, come onto the arches. Okay, and same thing. Halfway, little pulses. And all the way in. Slide up to the heels. Flex your toes back towards your nose. And same thing. Think of pressing the bar towards the street as you lengthen in the opposite direction. Halfway for 10. Slide down onto the toes. Press out and stay there. Reach your heels under the bar towards me, and then reach them back up to you. 10 times. Give me your heels, I'll give you a little stretch, so bring them down towards me. Does that feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
Should feel good. Come back up onto the toes, bend the knees and come in. Now, I think because there's a leg length discrepancy, it's pretty important to work you one leg at a time sometimes. So I dropped you down a spring. We're going to bring this foot a little right of center. And this leg up here into tabletop position. And now bringing it a little right of center makes that left side of the body have to work just a little bit harder to anchor you. Okay, so keep that sensation. And you can tell me if you think this is too heavy. I think you'll be okay. Press back and come back in. Nice job, right knee. Make sure that it tracks right in and right out. Just 5 more. Fifth time, stay out. Now really reach into the shoulder blocks. Get long through your right hip by going out even farther. Straighten this leg up to your threshold. Circle down, around, and up. Reverse your circle. And bring the leg all the way down. Okay, come all the way in. Take the pad away and bring this leg a little left of center. Right leg into tabletop position. 15 times, out and in. stay. Press into your shoulder blocks, getting a little longer through this hip. Nice. Take this leg up to your threshold, a little lower. 5 circles each direction. Good.
That side was a lot noisier.
Come all the way back in. Yeah, the carriage is moving a little bit, huh? Are you okay, or?
Yeah, no. I mean, I could just, this wasn't going in very smooth circles like the left side did, and so my pelvis was shifting more.
Yeah. That demonstrates the importance of working one leg at a time, because if you're working all the time 2 legs, then whichever side is your compensator can pick up the slack. By taking that leg away, you go, oh, okay, I see. That shows you something, so that's good. You remember the fancy way of putting your foot bar down with your feet? Let's try to do that.
I believe so.
Yeah, like that. And then the other foot goes and finds the silver part, so do it from underneath. I know it's a bit of a cramp or a bit tight of a fit. You're so close. So, if you let me help you, I will here. Bring this toe here. And then press it up to the bar. And then the whole thing sets down.
I'm still in the wrong bar, I think.
Once you get used to that, you'll be surprised you ever had a problem with it. Reach your hands back into the handles. Take your arms up to the ceiling and lengthen your legs out along the bar there. We're going to try eye level hundreds. So curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. And lift your feet just a couple of inches off the mat. Hold it here. Pump 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue like that. If this ever gets to be too much, bend the knees in for 5. Press them back out for 5. Continue reaching into your straps to curl yourself up even a little higher. Two more breaths. Emphasize your exhale. Make sure every last drop of breath gets wrung out of the lungs. And relax everything in. Very nice. Fancy transition coming up. Place both handles in your right hand. Roll up to seated, swinging your legs off to the side. Reach down, take your middle spring off. Roll right back down. While you're back there, kick your headrest down. And we'll get ready for overhead. So you'll scooch away from the shoulder blocks just a little bit. Transfer the one handle back into your left hand. Bend the knees into tabletop position. Arms and legs both up to the ceiling. Press your arms down, making a door frame, so really press into the mat. Legs go up and over to the wall behind you. Then energy out the heels as you roll down, keeping your body close to you. Ooh, big stretch. When the butt hits, the hands come back up. So you're welcome to take your legs down there, but that's a lot of torque on the low back. So are you okay to lift them back up?
With my hands up like this?
Well, here's what I would say. I think I would prefer if you bent the knees and then take the legs up to the ceiling. Now bring the arms down. Then the legs go up and over. And roll it back. Is that okay on your back today?
Yeah.
Seeing some
tight.
negative facial feedback there.
Tight, that's all.
All right. So one more time, please bend the knees in first. Then take the legs up. And energy out through the heels. Hold it just here. Bend the knees, bend the elbows. Preparing for coordination. So coordination kind of looks like you're about to do the hundreds. Press your arms and legs out, curling your head, neck, and shoulders up as well. Hold your breath. Open and close the legs one time. Then drag the knees in as you exhale, and then the elbows bend. That's why it's called coordination. There's a lot going on there. So let's press everything out towards the street. That's your inhale. Hold your breath. Open and close the legs. Exhale as you drag the knees in. Keep your head up as you bend the elbows in. Press the arms and legs out. Hold your breath. Open, close. Exhale, knees. then elbows. Can you try 2 on your own? You got it. Good job. And hang the handles up. All right, roll up to seated. Let's stay on 2 springs. Admittedly, now that's heavy. Turn around and put your feet through the headrest. You'll want to be maybe about a hand width away from the back edge of the mat because we're going to be rolling back a little. You don't want to roll off. Okay, grab a hold of your handles. And bring your arms up like this. Roll back about halfway. Hold it there. Keep your tail tucked underneath of you. Can you do a bicep curl up towards the forehead and then right back out? The trick here is to try to keep the elbows up on a shelf. This is 10, but it looks so easy for you, I think you should do another 5. Nicely done. And hang the handles up. Turn around and face me. Okay, now we'll come to 1 spring. You sit up against the shoulder blocks. Feet straight out forward. Pick your handles up with your thumbs. So pretend that the shoulder blocks aren't even there. You'll stay nice and tall using your belly and your back muscles. Bring your hands here to the armpits, kind of like Farmer Jack. Yep. All right, reach the arms up at a high diagonal. Hold it here a moment. Relax the shoulders down and reach your clavicle forward towards me. Hold that position. Exhale, tap down to the mat, staying tall. Inhale, lift all the way up to the ceiling, and then circle around. So up at the high diagonal. Exhale, tap down. Inhale, grow really tall. Exhale, around. 2 more. Good. Okay. Cross your legs up here at the knee. Put your fingers through your handles instead of your thumbs. Pitch your body forward a bit at about a 45, maybe a little less than that. Bring your hands into a diamond shape behind your head. Now reach your diamond up towards me. And hold it here a moment. Get your ribs up tall off your hips. Keep that height as you bend the elbows. Bring the diamond back behind the head. And up. And back. Spreading the shoulder blades. Extra little challenge here. Keep the right hand where it is. Lift your left hand up. Towards me. Yeah. And bend back in. And now right hand. Good. Got one more time each side in you. Even yourself out with both hands reaching up. And here's a funky transition. As you grow back tall, bring the hands out to the side and your feet switch. Not bad. Good. Arms are out like this. Hug around a very big tree. Touch your knuckles. Good. Okay, nice tall neck. Relax the shoulders. And that looks good. more. We could have even taken the handles off for you and just put your hands through the loops. That would have worked as well. Hang your handles up. Let's get ready for the long box. Okay, we'll stay on one spring. Doing all right?
Yep.
Okay, lie down onto your belly, head this way, feet that way. Okay, reach up nice and high on your leather straps. Not that high. And we'll let the hands and the handles fall to the outside of the carriage. Like that. All right, this is noisy, but we don't really care too much about that. Glide the shoulders down, and working from in here, slice straight arms back to the hips. Keep your hands closer to the carriage now as you release back. So towards, hang on a second, and then exhale, release. So on the first couple here, we'll go straight down like a pendulum swinging. So try to touch the floor and come back to the hips. That's better. Now hold it here, lift your chest and gaze. Reach your knuckles to me, your chest towards the wall. There's your two-way stretch. Now exhale, release the arms and the head. Do one more like that. And that looks good. Now slide your hands down to the end of the leather. Take your arms out to a T position. Your arms are long. Slice the hands back to the hips. Lift your chest and gaze. Keep your hands high as you return. Your head can come down when you return. Last one. Getting really long. Don't worry so much about coming up high and then release. Okay, hang your handles up. Step off the side of the box. Just round your back a little. While you're down there, I'll add a second spring for you. Good. And then all the way up. Sit at the front edge of the box. Okay, reach behind you and here's your handles. The reason we're at the front edge, and did I add your second spring? I did, okay. The reason we're at the front edge is because you'll lie down onto the box and you need your back completely supported by the box. So bring your feet up onto here. And you can roll backwards, making any adjustments that you need to, maybe scooching your butt a little bit farther forward. And then roll it back. Okay, breaststroke. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders up. Check your knuckles in front of your face. Bend your knees into tabletop position. So arms and knees bent in. All right, arms and legs do the exact same thing here. They both go up to the ceiling, so take your arms up. They both open out, circle down and around, reach and hold as you curl up. And then exhale, they both bend in. So bend your knees in, bend your arms in. Flip your hands as if you were checking your time. Inhale, take the arms and legs up. Keep inhaling, circle out, down, around, and reach, hold. Exhale, bend in. One more time, inhale up. Keep inhaling, open out. Circle around. Reach and hold. Legs are down here. And bend back in. All right, not bad. Let your head look back and just release. I'm going to drop you down a spring. You can lengthen your legs out along the bar. And then we'll do some teasers, so you need to make sure you have enough butt on the box. Mm-hmm. Let your arms come out to the side with tension on your straps to start. All right. And then dig into your straps. Begin curling up. Reach your hands up towards your legs. And melt all the way back down. So that wasn't bad. We're going to try to get up a little bit higher though. So can you dig into the straps, use your lats to lift up, coming all the way up. There's your teaser. That's okay, legs. The torso is more important. Nice job. And melt down through. Good. Anytime you have to bend the knee here, I'm totally okay with that. Lift back up. That's it. Looks great. And melt. Nicely done. Let your straps and handles just fall into the wall behind you. Step all the way off. So let's go straight into a short box. Remember, short box goes over. And add another spring just for safety's sake. We'll put this here. Okay, sit down here. Hook your feet underneath of this. You're giggling, why?
Because I grunted.
Oh. Well, maybe
I
that.
caught myself grunting.
So, that's okay. Scooch back a little bit. Yeah, and then you can open and flex. And you'll feel, when you do that, you feel connected to the outside here. That's pretty important. All right, bring your arms around your belly. We make a long C curve of the spine by coming up and over and then slightly tucking the tail. Roll that shape backwards, reaching through the heels in opposition. Just to about there is fine, and then curl back up, still reaching. One more time. Good. Reach and get your pole. We'll take it overhead. I bet you can afford to scooch back on your box a bit. Nice and tall without jutting through the ribs. Stay strong into your back. Inhale, hinge backwards with a flat back, only about halfway. You'll feel the quiver, and then exhale, lift back up nice and tall. So trying to keep the ribs lifted off the hips the whole time without arching through the low back. Good. That was far. You don't have to go that far, but you looked good. Twist and grow taller. Hinge to the back corner of the reformer. Exhale, lift back up. Twist and go the other way, growing taller. One more time each side. Rest your arms just a moment. Take them right back up. Lift tall again. But roll onto the fleshy part of the butt a little bit. That's it. So we just want to fill up into the back a bit. So you can be tall without popping here. Now, maintain that sensation. Lift up and over to the left. Side bending the body. Keep the right hip anchored. And then bring yourself back up tall. Up and over to the right. And back up. One more time each side. Lift out of the left waist wrinkles to come up and over. Anchoring through the right hip. And back. Stay up tall. One more time. All right. And put the pole underneath of the legs. Tree. Take your right leg out. Grab behind the leg. Straighten it up. Walk your hands up towards your calf. Hold it here, hold the stretch. Let the legs settle into the arms a bit. And then make some ankle rolls in both directions. Cracks are okay unless they hurt. Point and flex. Now before we go anywhere, bow your nose to your knee, pull back through your low back, really hollow yourself out. Now roll this shape backwards, taking the heel towards the ceiling. Catch yourself with your foot here. Now this is your tree trunk, yeah? Walk down your tree, your body will go with you. Walk up. Nice light touch, let the abs do the work. And lift tall at the top. Now, I don't know that we have enough room because we're close to the wall here. Let's see, can you put your right hand on the inside of the right foot? And your left hand finds the clasp on the side of your box. Find it? Take this leg to the wall and hinge backwards, straight back. Try not to go. There you go. So some people like that stretch. You're fortunate to be able to do it. Come all the way back up. Now put your left hand on the outside of the right foot and reach your right hand back as you twist and look. Ooh, bend the knee if you have to. All right, and come all the way back. Cross this ankle over the knee. Put this heel on the mat. Piriformis stretch. You can bring your hands behind you onto the box for a little opposition, and then I like to hinge forward with a flat back here. Relax. Maybe open this foot or flex it and open the toes. That gives you a bigger stretch. Okay, same thing, other side. Working hard today. Grab behind this left leg. Walk the hands up. Relax the back of the leg into the hands a bit. Do your ankle rolls. In both directions. Point and flex. Now bow your nose to your knee, hollow your low back out. Roll the shape backwards, heel up to the ceiling first.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you want to roll back. There's your tree trunk. Then walk your body down and walk your body back up. Keep reaching through your left heel in opposition. Lift tall at the top. Now if you want, you don't have to do this. We can put the left hand here. We should probably even you out though, right? Right hand here. Take the left leg out to the side and hinge backwards. Come on back up. Put your right hand on the outside of the foot. Left arm reaches back for your twist. Bend your knee a little if it hurts. And then come on back for your piriformis stretch. So you can let go of the strap, we don't need it anymore. Put your foot on the mat. How does that feel today? Is it tight?
Oh
So-
yeah, that knee's way up there.
Yeah, why don't we bring the foot back here where it was originally before I messed with it? And then maybe that gives you a little bit more room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, we got to do it. Let's do some side sit-ups. So stay where you're at. Put this foot, I lied, we need the strap again. Put your right foot underneath of here. Turn towards the wall. Bring your left foot up onto the box. Put your hand in the headrest. And situate yourself so that you're hanging on by, you were right, I liked it more like that. Okay?